you look outside, you can see the flag of Sweden. Why is it there? Because I want it to be. No other reason. Anyway. I should turn it back up for inside. People clicking off the video because it hasn't started like a millisecond. Just be patient. People already just click. Okay, first the biblical reading. Now Moses was tending the flocks of Jethro, his father-in-law. Yeah. The priest of Midian, and he led the flocks to the far side of the desert, and came to Hebron, the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within a burning bush. Now here's something about the angel of the Lord. It is believed by many Christians that the angel of the Lord, for multiple reasons, is a pre-incarnation of Jesus. So like Jesus, some divine form that is taking on appearance in some way. Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it did not burn up. Yeah, if you saw that, you would be like, okay, that's different. So Moses thought, I will go over and see this strange sight, why the bush does not burn up. Yeah, you probably were wondering why. When the Lord saw that he had gone to look, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. Wait, who called for him? God. But who came down? The angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within the bush. So the angel of the Lord is in the bush. But God's calling to him from the bush. The angel of the Lord is the one in the bush. And then God calls him from in the bush. Then Moses said, Here I am. Do not come any closer, God said. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. And he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Yeah, it's true. But wait, who is it? God. Saying he's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Who, from where? The bush. Where the angel of the Lord is. But is the angel of the Lord speaking? It says God speaking. So why did he bring up the angel of the Lord? Could it be the angel of the Lord and God are one and the same? The Trinity in the Old Testament? Also, Exodus chapter 3 verse 6 has the distinct person of privilege of being used by Jesus to prove that there is an afterlife and life after death. Because God says, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Your father, who probably isn't still alive. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He doesn't say was. And to Jesus' point, this proves that there's an afterlife. Because God's like, they're still alive. because they are. At this point, Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at who? The angel of the Lord? No. Yes. God. The Lord said to him. Now it's the Lord. Yahweh. Yahweh said to him. The angel of the Lord. The angel of Yahweh. Then God shows up. Because it's the same being. How it works. I've been working. I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I've heard them cry out because of their slavery, because of their slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians, to bring them up out of the land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey, the home of the Canaanites, the Hephrathites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now the cry of Israelites has reached me, and I have seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing them. So now go, I am sending you to Pharaoh. Bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? So Moses said, do you think Moses is being humble here? Yeah, maybe a little bit of humility. But Moses is terrified. Why would Moses be terrified? Why would he be terrified? Gee, I don't know, maybe because he killed the guy. So God said, I will be with you. And God said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that is I who sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. So not only will you be let out, you will come to this mountain. You will have time to worship. You won't be chased by the Egyptians or killed. Moses said to God, suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they ask me, what is his name? Then what shall I tell them? Moses is just coming up with more excuses. That's what Moses is doing here. The Israelites probably have some idea who this God is. So God's like, okay, I'll answer you. God said to Moses, I am who I am. That is a profound statement. Or I will be what I will be. Yeah, he's not like, oh, I am this name, which means the one who does something. He is who he is. Or like, name Zeus means something. The name Ra means something. God's just like, I am. And what? He exists. It's just simple. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. God also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord, this is the use of Yahweh. The Hebrew word for Lord sounds like it may be derived from the Hebrew I am, used in 14. The God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name by which I am to be remembered for generation to generation. This could be used against why you should be way, the name. Oh wait, the name's too holy now, isn't it? And so they use something else. Sorry, the Jewish interpretation of that commandment is a little extreme. Go and assemble the elders of Israel and say to them, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, appeared to me and said, I have watched over you and have seen what has been done to you. I have promised to bring you up out of your misery in Egypt into the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, and the Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. It's Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. A land flowing of with milk and honey. Now this is goat milk and wild honey. This is a pastoral lifestyle they're supposed to be living in Israel. Yeah. The elders of Israel will listen to you. Then you... And the elders will go to the king of Egypt and say to him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met us. Let us take a 3-day journey into the desert to go to offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. Now, why would he just do this? Well, Mike Weiner, in one of his more recent ones, he had a comment, a live streams where he answered questions like this. This was probably to give Pharaoh at least a chance to just obey God as a step one to Pharaoh didn't. I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless a mighty hand compels him. No, does Pharaoh have no free will? No, Pharaoh has free will. Just because you know what someone is going to do doesn't not necessarily mean they don't have free will. View of God's knowledge, most likely, is God knows every possibility that's going to happen. He knows what the most likely possibility that is going to happen. So he's just like, yeah, this is going to happen. It's like apologetic squared that does a lot of stuff on knowledge. Yeah, it gets a little complicated. So I will stretch out my hand and strike the Egyptians with all the wonders that I will perform among them. After that, he will let you go. And I will make the Egyptians' favorability depose towards you. No, towards this people. So when you leave, you will not go empty-handed. The Israelites are going to lose Egypt when they haven't even done anything. Like, Christianity conquered the Roman Empire when it was being persecuted. Yeah. Every woman is to ask her neighbor, and any woman living in her house, for articles of silver and gold, and for clothing, which you will put on your sons and daughters, so you will plunder the Egyptians. Okay. Exodus 3:15 is an interesting little verse. Let's see. Exodus 3:15. We go to Bible Hub and source where it shows all like the various translations and stuff. Yeah, just get past here. It's like other verses. Yeah, it's like Psalms, thy name, O Lord, endures forever, and thy memorial, O Lord, through all generations. Yes. So Eliot's commentary for English readers. The Lord of your fathers, her Hebrew, Jehovah, God of your father. Jehovah is a bad translation. It works. The I am of the preceding verse is modified here to Jehovah or Jehovah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, name forever doesn't really go into. The guy, okay, pulpit commentary. In the original one, the name is clearly equivalent of the I am of the preceding versa. extract mode root to be is still disputed among the best Hebrew name forever. Okay, parallel commentary. Some like snippets from. Yes, then there's Matthew Harry Henry's consist commentary. Formerly Moses thought himself able to deliver Israel and set himself to work hastily. Now when the finest person on earth for it, he knows his own weakness. This is what is effect more of God's knowledge. Okay. The I am. Okay, let's just get into. The I am. This explains his name. Again, translating Jehovah. Well, that he is self-existent. He has his being of himself. So, the whole who created God? God always existed. Why? Because he is. He is. He just is. His most defining characteristic. He exists. He doesn't exist because of something. He doesn't exist because of a natural phenomena or something. He just is. He's the one who exists. That he is eternal and unchangeable. He is just who he is. He isn't like the one who does this, and what does that mean? Well, it could mean this, it could mean that, it could mean this. The same yesterday, today, and forever. Any Christian or Jew will tell you this exactly. That he is incomprehensible, that we cannot search, by searching, find him out. This checks all bold and inquires concern. So he's, yes. We got the 66 books of the Bible. That's the revelation of who God is. Is it a full, complete understanding? No, but it's enough. That he is faithful and true to his promises, unchangeable, as well as his nature. Let Israel know this. I am has sent me unto you. I am, and there is none else besides me. All else have their beginning from God. Yes. I'm probably not explaining this well. Yes, I'm not explaining this well. Okay, so the Hebrew word, say to the, is, Yahweh. Strong's 3068, usually noun, plural, proper, masculine, singular. The proper name of the God of Israel. It's used throughout the entire Hebrew Bible. There's many commentaries and stuff about name, the divine name. You can look up. I recommend you do because it can go deep and I am not explaining it well whatsoever. Oh well. Next is some more signs for Moses to perform for Pharaoh. So, next Saturday, there might not be a Swedish flag up there. But I will be going over Genesis chapter 4, verses 1 through 17. See you then.